Sorry, I didn't have lunch. I'm starving. But I'm always starving though, so. Ooh, I just pulled the hair out. Hi! My name is Daisy, aka Buddhist Food Belly, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to keep talking about the quirky little things that I experienced or saw on my trip around the world. Now, when you're backpacking, you're most likely going to stay in hostels, which you know I did if you watched my last video. If you didn't, I'll put it down in the description below. Anyways, if you stay in hostels, you meet a lot of people. Kind of hard not to. You strike up different conversations with people, and when you do, you most likely ask questions. Some of the most common questions I've encountered include, how long are you staying in insert current city that you're in? How long are you traveling for? Where else are you going? Where are you from? Are you American? You don't look like you're from Canada. These were given questions you would ask to break the ice. I felt like I should have made a business card with my name on it and the answers to all the questions at the back of the business card. I also met a lot of Australians and a lot of Germans on this trip. Australians was kind of a given for me. I expected them to travel a lot. It's kind of like a stereotype. And yeah, I did meet a lot of Australians. But yeah, I did meet a lot of Germans, which kind of surprised me. It came to a point when I met so many Germans that I jokingly asked this one guy, is there anyone left in your country? And his response was, yes, the Syrians. Now, on the subject of meeting people, let's talk about roommates for a second. On average, you get probably about 4 to 10 people staying in the same room as you, and most likely they're gonna be the people that you bond with. Roommates are great, but there are a couple things that you had to deal with. If you've ever had to stay in a uni dorm or a college dorm, think about that, and you'll know what I'm talking about. In Porto, I stayed in an all-girls dorm, which was, I thought, fantastic, because up until then, I had to deal with snorers, mostly, from a mixed dorm. So I was pretty happy about being able to sleep through the night. But silly me for forgetting that girls snore too. There were 7 girls in that dorm, and every single one of them snored loudly. In Barcelona, I even had a bunkmate that talked to her asleep, in Spanish and in English. Oye, amiga, ¿qué pasó? I have 2 chickens. Sí, reventa. 60 pesos. I don't know why it sounded Italian just then. It probably offended a lot of people. I'm sorry. You also get those people coming in at 6 a.m. in the morning from a night of partying, but you can also get those early risers who need to check out and have decided that 6 a.m. is the best time to start packing their bags. And then of course, you get those 2 people in the room discreetly not sleeping. Wink, wink. I can't wink. Wink, 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 wink. Now, because I traveled on this trip alone, there were a lot of times when I dined alone. In the beginning, I was so nervous about eating by myself that a lot of the times I would just go to takeout places. But of course, I eventually got over that because, like, you go to all these restaurants, you have to go to all these restaurants to experience the food, right? Duh. The thing about eating by yourself is that it's very peaceful. You sit there with your glass of wine and your plate of food and you just watch the people go by. And sometimes you might even see a solo diner. There's like a connection, like a mutual understanding between you two. We would like nod to each other and like, you're dining alone. I too am dining alone. Greetings. The only place that I actually felt uncomfortable dining by myself I just choked on my spit. The only time I actually felt uncomfortable dining by myself was when I was in San Sebastian. Now, San Sebastian is like the only good food, and they do it really, really well, is tapas or pinchos, right? If you guys haven't seen my video of San Sebastian, you won't know what I mean. So check out that video I had on San Sebastian. Tapas is a very social thing. It's kind of weird going there by yourself. So I had to find people to come with me, whether it be my roommates or somebody random. I did try going by myself once. It was like the most awkward experience I've ever had. I didn't realize this either, but traveling is actually a lot of work. It's really tiring. I might even say that it's similar to having a job. Obviously traveling is better, but you're constantly on the go. It's pretty tiring. It's like hard work. So I did allow myself like a day every so often to like just chill in the hostel and just like relax. You know, watch some movies, go on YouTube, check out Instagram. Fantastic. So I have so many more stories. Jeez. Oh my watch. So I have so many more stories to tell you guys, but I think I'll leave it there until next time. If you like this video, go ahead and, you know, click that like button down there to let me know that you guys like it, to let me know that you guys like what I'm doing. I like some feedback. Comments are great too. If you want to leave a comment, that's fantastic. If you guys could also help me out by subscribing to my channel by clicking that gorgeous red button down there. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at BuddhistFoodBelly. I will also put that link down below. Tune in next week when I tell you how I was hit on by a Portuguese Donald Trump. Thank you for watching and see ya!